And we're back. GT-R Festival, but this time, 2025. This is an epic jam-packed event. There's a heap of people here, there's more cars racing, and it's going to be an epic event. Tomorrow will also be outstanding with the new COTS event happening now on the Sunday. And we're going to go and show you through and meet a couple of the workshops that are racing, a couple of famous dudes.
PRP the world.
We're going to see Mickey from Throttle that made the trip over, JP that came from Europe. Everyone's here, the sun's out, cars are racing. Hopefully some records are going to get broken with the world's fastest GT-Rs, and we're going to hear that RB sing. So let's go and do a tour. Here we are again, GT-R Festival.
We're back. This is the 10th one. 10th one.
So I think on 10 years.
Technically, it's 9 years on calendar years, but it's the 10th Australian GT-R Festival.
Tell us a bit about today, how it's going. Are you on time? Is everything
obviously,
working out?
The back end story that people don't see, all you're seeing now is beautiful blue skies and a big crowd and a bunch of cool cars. It was torrential rain all week in Sydney, and we decided to move Friday to Sunday, but we also lost the Thursday test day. We had no time for any track prep until midnight last night, until we could start track prep. It means we couldn't start setting up till Friday lunchtime instead of Wednesday. We've got grass areas that are flooded that we can't put cars. I went to move them. Like, I had to basically replan the entire event in 2 days.
But it could have been worse, and it could have been raining all weekend.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So the sun came out at 4 o'clock yesterday, started drying everything up. It just meant we had a lot more people come in this morning instead of yesterday, which made it a bit of a like a madhouse this morning.
There's a lot of people here this morning.
Which I've done before, but now we're settling into the groove of the day. That crowd's
it's pretty good, man.
It's not bad.
And how's the track behaving? I haven't been here yet.
Honestly, the work Sydney Dragway did to give us a track that hadn't had any drag racing on it in weeks. They couldn't scrape properly in the rain. They'd scrape, then it would rain, then reseal. The fact they started last night and then went all through the night to get it done, there's a track there.
It looks okay. I mean, I just saw Lawrence's 34 bomb the tyres, and that thing's got like 1,800 horsepower.
He just mogged it hard. So all you ever got to do is ask Anthony McTook, because if it's crap, he'll tell you. And if it's good, he'll go, okay.
And if you don't ask him, he'll tell you either way.
Yeah, he'll tell you anyway. So I haven't been abused for a bad track, so it must be good.
Asaf was very emotional about getting a good track because he wants to put on a good show.
Of course.
And I respect that. So now he's dialing power out, but you know what? I think he might be putting it back in this afternoon. So
yeah, let's see what we can do.
Let's see how we go.
We've still got Burnouts versus Drifters tonight. We got fireworks There's drifting going on.
I
And
saw
we've got roll racing tomorrow.
Roll racing is going to be epic. Cots is going to be sick. I saw a crowd gathering around the dyno comp.
Yeah.
So that's starting to warm
We're
up.
putting the Mighty Car Mod GT-R on the dyno for a bit of action.
Yeah, awesome.
Now once I get my pass, I'm going to go race it.
Everyone's going crazy about that car. It's pretty cool.
Mighty Car Mods, yeah. Crowd was huge for the unveil.
Good to have
They
them here.
did the opening show for me. They stole the market.
All right, well, let's see what happens for the rest of the day, and we'll do a wrap-up video at the end and go party.
In a week from now.
Yeah.
Can we skip wrap-up video, go party, then wrap-up video?
Oh, a hangover. It's been done before.
Getting done again.
This year for GT-R Festival, we have 5 new products that we're releasing. We would like to run you through them all right now. I'm really excited about them. The block, RB, PRP, R0 and R1 block released this weekend. There is some back orders that we're floating through, but first in, best dressed. The block has all of its advantages online. You know about it, you've seen the YouTube videos. It releases now. We also then have our new RB specific 5-stage plus oil air separator dry sump pump. We've made a few changes with this. It's got a V-band rear, it's adjustable, it's beautiful, it's lighter. It's the go-to now. It's going to be included in all our dry sump kits. We also have tail shafts, chrome moly and billet aluminium yoked drive shafts in alloy as well. Carbon fiber coming soon. They released this weekend. From TurboSmart, our friends over there have developed the new eBoost Street 3. This thing has got a new firmware package with an immense capability over the old ones. It's got an adjustable bezel face. It's got possibility of running Mac valves, twin gates, electronic gates, and also CO2. Have a look at the website for all of the details on that. It's pretty epic, gonna admit. DNA Suspension obviously have released a new model suspension kit. We have street and race setups, roll racing cars like RHM obviously running the new race setup. They can be purpose built for drag, street setup with air couplings so you can get over speed bumps and typical driveways. These are all available through PRP now. Jump on the website and have a look, and please enjoy the rest of the event. It's absolutely epic. 2025 GT-R Festival here with the Haltech guys in the beautiful Haltech booth with some beautiful Haltech turbo kits. And when I say turbo kit, it's the whole turbo kit.
All right, so what we've been doing and we're releasing more throughout this year is we're developing full turbocharger kit packages. So that'll include all the components required to be able to bolt the turbocharger kit on yourself at home, or to allow your workshop to increase their throughput and get it in and installed as quick as possible. Custom oil and water lines, pre-made, pre-cut, length, all produced, pressure tested, everything, every washer, bolts,
It's
everything
a complete
required.
actual kit, like
Yeah,
kit, like old Jap old school
Yeah,
kit.
the old
you know?
school HKS Goretti styles.
You get everything in the box.
Gaskets, whatever is required to do it correctly, it'll come in the package.
I love this purple titanium pie cut.
In the titanium, that's the highest range we have. We have a standard titanium finish, which has the traditional non-color goldy silver look, and we have lower models which will come with aluminium piping, and we also have versions with silicon piping to suit factory airflow meters, so the stock ECU can be running without any issues.
This is the 4B11?
Yeah.
What other sort of kits are you working on that we can tell people about?
2025, we're focusing on the RB26, so our high response version. We are also developing SR20 kits and more 2JZ kits for different chassis.
How many engine types do you cover with your exhaust manifolds at the moment?
In terms of manifolds, would be 40 something.
So are all of those 40 something that we
Getting
might
kits?
see kits for?
All the predominant, the major turnover ones, just to help those guys out, to make it a bit quicker, get them on the drift track.
4G63.
Yeah, 4G63. I should have added that. That's actually almost production ready as well.
Haltech intake, carbon plenum over there?
Yep, the new RB26 dry carbon intake manifolds are ready for order. We've just got some final engine dyno testing with PRP, which is great, but all the processes and manufacturing and pressure testing is all complete, and so they're good to go.
We've had a lot of people asking about those, and they are stinging to the point you're probably sick of me calling about it. Where's the carbon plenum, Ben?
So they will be available in 3K gloss or satin. They're the only options we're doing.
We don't care, just give us the damn plenums.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, yeah, we can start taking names now.
I reckon. I think we should start pre-selling them. Anything else coming up that you want to talk about?
We've got a new dump pipe for the RB25, which is a 4-inch down pipe into 3.5-inch mid pipe combination.
You've done all your R&D on the pipe sizes, and it works.
Works meticulously. We did all the back-to-back testing and the drivability of it for our ways of smaller.
Back-to-back testing on exhausts? Who's ever done that? What about intakes and
all of our products are tested and thoroughly tested before they go to market. So,
amazing.
Yeah, so it allows you to run the OEM emissions equipment. For those of you in California and other regions or countries that require OEM emissions to be retained, that's fully functioning. And it also uses the OEM Nissan rubber mounts that go to your gearbox. So guys, make sure you have those when you install our products.
I think you've done really well. We're selling a lot of the product. I'm very proud of you and what you've done in a short amount of time.
Thanks very much.
And I'm excited to see what comes out in the future.
Awesome. Guys, thanks very much for having us, and look forward to what else we can do, work together with more platforms.
I think there's a big PRI coming up.
PRI, can't wait.
A little hint there.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. Huge for us.
Can't wait. One of the bigger traders here at GT-R Festival supporting the event as much as they support PRP, the Skyline shed. We're here with the Iron Man engine they've got on display and also a teal number, which looks amazing. I didn't know that this gold and red combo would work so well, but Mahmoud's made it work nicely. It's got an electric water pump on it. It's got our billet cam covers, of course, the smooth ones with some custom engraving there. And I think it looks great. Turbo Smart Turbo, obviously supporting all the Aussie brands. So thank you for the support for both ourselves and GT-R Festival, and we'll see more of you and again next year. Thank you very much. GT-R Festival 25, happy to have you back again, Mickey.
Yeah, man, third year, and there's no better GT-R event on the planet than GT-R Festival Australia.
Tell me why you're here, Mickey. Tell me why you're here.
I'm here because the last 2 years I've been here, I didn't feel like I got to see everything. So I had to come back for a third year just to get a chance to walk the paddock and have fun. I'm helping Joe from Cars from Japan to sort of bring some light to his stand. And
thank you for bringing him out, Joe.
Yeah, Joe's a legend. So he's got a bunch of really cool cars over there that he's got for sale. Again, I didn't want to miss out. I got to be here to see my favorite War GT-R drive.
Yeah, you do like
all
that car.
These beautiful R34s that have PRP parts all over them.
Is the 34 your favorite?
From a aesthetic standpoint, 34 is my favorite, but I think the best driver's car of the bunch is the 32.
I've known you for a while now, and you're actually what I would call the epitome of a GT-R enthusiast. Like, you actually love it.
I do.
which is why you're here supporting the event.
Yeah, of course. And when I'm not thinking about what I have to do for work that day or what's going on the weekend, it's RBs in my head. So
I know that feeling.
yeah, I'm sure you do. And you know, you probably got a lot of late night calls from me like, Herman, what do? I gotta figure this out. And you've always been very helpful to me because you've been through almost everything at this point, and I'm still sort of learning. So
Yeah,
it's
and
cool to have you there.
the Throttle 34 obviously is getting very close to run now, so we're all getting excited.
Yeah, in 6 days' time, it'll be back on the dyno, putting on a main line, comparing apples to apples, see how it does, and then we'll get the nitrous wicked up, and then we'll be off at the racetrack. So
Can't wait, man.
yeah, we're so excited, but at the same time so nervous because it's the most ambitious project we've taken on, and we've sort of snuck up on it now. We've taken our time getting it prepared. We think we've got everything down now, and now it's time to go put down some slips.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
That's one thing I don't think anybody in our workshop realized was what it takes to build a pro level race car and in any genre, whether it's drag racing, circuit racing. It's one thing to build a car, but it's another thing to actually fine tune it and get it working properly, and then go back to the workshop and either fix what you broke or tune it even more.
Yeah. It's
And
like
so-
you finish building the car. but
That's just the
then-
start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the platform starts. Then you start dialing it in and getting the car ready, and it gives you feedback, and it can end up somewhere totally different.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're just on the sort of the precipice of getting that done, and now getting to the point where we're just starting the job of fine tuning the car to make it work. And that's where you and your team will come in for us because you've done it a million times, and you've got all these wonderful folks here in Australia that's all they do is this.
Yeah.
Where in America we don't. So it's just a huge learning curve, but having you guys on our side is amazing. So coming back to Australia every year for GT-R Festival gets me in touch with these people yearly, and I'm able to pick up a phone and call them or message them on DMs, whatever, and they respond because I'm here.
You're here. Are you going to be back next year?
I hope so.
I
yeah.
think so too.
I don't think I don't want to miss it any year because I feel like it's the worst FOMO I could ever have. And I wasn't coming to this year up until the last minute, thanks to Joe, and I was already having like, oh man, what am I gonna do?
FOMO. That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
as always, I appreciate you as a person,
you.
as a friend, and a
Thank you.
supporter of the industry and what
Likewise.
we're all here for. So thank you again,
That's
and I'm
my
looking
pleasure.
forward to having a little drink with you later on.
We're gonna do that for sure.
Thanks, man. Ant's new build, YFD.
YFD, you're fucking dead.
It's finished. He's not racing it. I don't know how he's going to race it on those wheels, but they look hectic.
You like the wheels?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
It's the old school AME thing, but new, and they're bigger. Actually, when I drove by the, which Lebo went and did this, of course it was you.
Anyone live back can do that shit. You can pull that shit off.
It looks epic. All the blue looks nice. The car looks nice, well finished. You stole the show last year. What's happening this year? Punisher?
This year I got a fucking army of boys racing. Stubbsy, Caleb's driving his own car,
Is
first
he?
time ever.
Yeah.
Punisher,
Bipolar.
Bipolar, Death Wish. Death Wish won the dyno come
What was it?
at 2100 or something.
that's right.
Death Wish won, GT-R won the event last year.
Yes, that's right.
So he was the fastest car at GT-R last year,
Yeah.
and I was the most powerful car on the dyno.
Yes, that's right.
So-
So how many trophies are you planning to take home this year?
I'm that tired, I'm happy to go home with no trophies. Can we do that or
I've
not?
heard that a few times. Let's go,
So
man.
that's what we're trying to do. Obviously, again, my car, it's running. We haven't had a chance to fucking dyno yet. So I can just do some shows.
tidy it up.
Auto salon shit.
It looks the part
So
before you go and scratch it up.
and destroy it. So, and what else?
I want to see you on the start line with Punisher because that thing's making some jam. We saw it on the dyno the other day. 2800 and something.
Yeah, so that car's gone 641. I think June's gone 637. It's not far away.
but it is fast.
Is that what you're going for this
We're
time?
always good to go fast. If I do or not, I don't really care, but I want to go A to B first, and let's be the fastest GT-R here. So it is what it is. Hopefully the track can take the power we got and we go forward.
Hopefully you have fun doing it, and all your boys, customers and friends have fun doing it.
That's the most important
That's what
part, is
it's all
having fun,
about.
you know what I mean?
That's it.
Finish your work at 4 a.m. every day, it's so much having fun.
Because the minute it stops being fun, you pull the pin, wait a little while, and then go again, right?
That's racing, eh?
Why though? Because if you never
give up, you can never lose.
Another new release for GT-R Festival 2025 is the new Haltech Nexus plug and play for the R32, 33, 34 RB series engines. What's special about this? Well, it's a plug and play, which is epic for a Nexus, but it actually bolts into the factory position with a bracket that comes with it to do so. It also has an optional drive-by-wire setup and loom. It also has flex fuel. It also has inbuilt O2. What more do you want? It's the next evolution of plug and play ECUs from Haltech, and we're very excited to stock, sell and support them. Get one now. Welcome to GT-R Festival, bro.
PRP GT-R Festival.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
It's an amazing day.
It is. The weather gods have been good.
We were all a little bit worried,
Definitely.
but it's come through with the goods.
Yep.
Now, I want to know, you're the roll race guy,
Yep.
but I hear you're drag racing today.
I am. So
There's a record there you might be going
There
for.
is. It's almost like an annual thing now. So for
think
the
so.
last two events, we've taken the R34 GT-R manual record, and we want to do it for a third year in a row. So hopefully we can piece it all together and make it happen.
It's good because then it causes a whole year of fighting over that record again.
I love to troll people.
Oh, it's
so
great.
I do like a meme war.
You're actually
is.
the master.
So I think, there's a lot of support and a lot of guys out there that do help with it. But yeah, it's good fun.
Meme doctors that you get helping.
Yes.
You got a meme farm.
I do actually. That's a good one. I do like that.
So tell us, what is the record now?
I believe it is 762, maybe
About that?
763. I can't remember. It's really close. So I did a 764.
Yep.
And yeah,
Now I remember.
Yeah, it's somewhere. I'm not too sure exactly, but it's not much.
And who's got the record now?
War GT-R.
Oh, that's the meme trolling's all
It
been War
is,
GT-R.
it is.
Adrian Portelli and
Yep.
Ansard.
Yep, the boys over at CRD.
Sounds like it's on.
It definitely is, So
So then, after today,
yep.
what happens tomorrow?
Yeah, we got roll racing at the drag strip.
Yeah.
Super exciting. I think it's going to be really cool. Drag racing today and then,
And rolls
tomorrow. Super excited
And
for
the
that.
track's going to be epic for
Oh,
tomorrow.
Oh, definitely. I'm G.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
all that
G.
rubber and everything on it
Yep.
today.
We'll be able to get down some serious power.
It's going to be awesome.
It is.
That whole COTS event, the first one that you had, sorry, we've got a car start in the background, that COTS event that we had here a few weeks ago, and it was actually packed for a first event. It was really
First
good.
ever event. Yeah, it was crazy. We had a tremendous support and a killer event for our first ever event.
Yep.
Made a couple of little tweaks now, and we're also doing the Pro 16 class, which is going to be really cool.
Tell everyone about that. That's a really cool thing.
Yep. So it's where all your big boys can come out and actually have a crack at roll racing. So guys that can run methanol. We're talking guys that run sixes. If they want to come
fully
out and
prepped
play.
track now, so it's safe.
Yeah.
And you can lay the power down, and hopefully we
That's
get some good action.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
There was a heap of 300k an hour traps last time.
Yeah, so last time we were doing full quarter mile.
That's right.
Roll racing.
So it's a little bit shorter now.
The distance is going to be a little bit shorter this time. So we probably won't see cars going as quick, but
Okay. They'll
the
get
race
there faster.
Yes, they'll get there fastest, and we have a new lighting system in place. So There's going to be no more kangaroos, all your kangaroos, no more jumping. There's going to be a big screen, and then your speeds are going to be shown on either side.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's Australia. We've got to have a kangaroo somewhere. I don't know.
Good point.
We had them in America.
Good point.
Anyway, so I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. Really excited to see what happens today.
Yes.
Can't wait to see the meme war when one of you wins. And
Hopefully it's me.
let's go and have some fun here. Hopefully.
Legend. Killer job, man. Cracker event.
That's
Crowds
awesome.
are packed already.
It's packed.
Can't wait
Yeah,
till
couldn't be
later
happier.
on this afternoon.
Awesome. Well done.
Legend. Cheers.
See you out there. We're here at GT-R Festival 25 and my special friend, Mr. Tamura-san, is here at GT-R Festival supporting the event as always. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for the invite.
Of course, are you enjoying the event?
Oh yeah, and today weather is perfect.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah.
You must have brought it with you because yesterday and up until yesterday, it was very bad. Now, last time you were here, you saw our prototype block and head, and you spent quite a lot of time looking at it, and for me, that was an honor to impress a man of your integrity and your input into the whole GT-R scene over the years. Obviously, it was a heartwarming moment. So now you're here a year later, and today we release officially the block and the cylinder head, hopefully in a few weeks. What do you think of our achievement here?
I have to say thank you very much, Pavel, for some powerful parts to release instead of Nissan.
Yes.
Of course, I want to use that
Of course.
someday. Yeah.
I'm honoured that you appreciate the work that has gone into it, because I think we have a fairly small team compared to what Nissan put into this project. There potentially might have been dozens of engineers working on this project at the time, and although we used all of the general dimensions and created our own, the amount of work was thousands of hours. So finally we're here, we're very proud, and we are very glad that we've made you proud in us. And I want to thank you for your support.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you very much. JP,
Yes,
thanks for coming.
I love it here.
You loving the event?
It's for me probably the best event I've ever been. Honestly.
Did you get that? Say that a little bit again.
No, I'm very, to all my German people, that's the best event I've ever been. Für all die Deutschen, es gibt kein besseres Event als das hier in Australien. The people, the emotions, the smiling, the cars, it's amazing.
GT-R Festival, have you felt what we feel? The passion, the noise, the love for the GT-R RB engine?
I think what you also additionally have to say is the people.
Yes,
Because
it brings the passion.
when we see some Aussies in Germany or in America, they always are purely Aussies. But to
Same
really be in the center of all that is just crazy. I mean, the cars, of course, the quality of the cars, I didn't expect that. And the people on top is just, it's worth to come.
Have you seen some racing yet?
So far, only two-step standing. That really was very, very extreme. For sure not my last time. In the beginning, I was a little afraid. You know, the travel time is 27 hours to come here.
Yeah, it's hard.
But now I'm here. It's just like, oh, just 27 hours. So I'm very
it's
happy.
not that bad. Yeah.
No, it's
well,
worth
I'm
it.
really glad you made it out. Thank you for coming and doing a video in our shop and
Yes.
having a look around.
Yes.
You had all of the right questions and you're actually interested in what we're doing, which is heartwarming for us.
100%. And
Yeah.
I will come back 100%. And I would love to see also what's going on. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You can say whatever you want.
With the block and with the head, I think that's something from the business side what I think not everybody understands how much great it takes to really go that step. And I think it's a great investment for the future and it's a great investment for the industry.
Thank you. Well, the block actually releases today.
And it also, oh, really?
The official release is today.
So
see? You are here for the official release of the PRP block.
Great.
Thank you for being part of it.
I think I will order one for sure.
Excellent.
I will try that.
You. No worries.
Bye.
Thank you. We have here at GT-R Festival, Tukes from the Alpha Street podcast. Thanks for coming, bro. How is it?
Appreciate you guys for having me. So far, it's been great, man. Loving it. The quality of builds has been elite here.
Are you impressed, man? You've seen a lot of cars and a lot of action, a lot of events. Are you impressed on the car, the quality of the event itself?
100%, 100%. That's the biggest thing I noticed was the quality of builds is way, well, I can't even say that. I can't disrespect the US. For a car show, drag racing kind of event, the quality of builds here is elite. By far, better than anything I've ever seen.
That's pretty cool.
And a lot of the cars have their hoods open or bonnets open, which is pretty cool. So you get to see a lot of different builds, a lot of different setups. So it's really nice.
That's cool coming from you. You've seen it all. So that's awesome. Would you be back next year?
100%. It'd be cool to get the Supra here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But the thing is, like, we're trying to be like you guys in Australia with the builds.
Yeah.
So it'd be like working backwards technically, because like, you know, why would I want to bring my car here when I'm looking up to you guys to do whatever I'm trying to do, you know?
Oh, you've got to respect all builds, isn't the saying go?
No, 100%.
But maybe you can bring it to GT-R Festival in America.
It will be a GT-R Festival in America. 100% will be at Texas. But it'd be like, it'd be a dream come true to have it in Australia, just to pay homage to the RB platform and what you guys have done with it.
It's like the big dream of taking an RB from Australia to America to go and race. It's like, it doesn't get any better than 100%. Taking your vehicle overseas and showing it off.
No, 100%. I'm excited, man. I've never been in a high horsepower RB.
I can't wait. So in the car, it's a different experience. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Well, thank you for your support. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
All right, appreciate it.
And that is a wrap for GT-R Festival 2025. And Christina's going to help us see us out. How was it?
GT-R Festival, this is my first experience of it. I didn't even know what really it's all about.
We invited you, nothing about it 2 or 3 weeks ago.
So we manifested this. I actually wasn't even confident that I was coming. And I'm so glad I came. I have absolutely no regrets. And I'm definitely going to be back next year because this was an event I could not.
You did everything.
I did everything. I went bush bashing accidentally, drifting out in the grass. My car got covered in dirt. We had to wash it and hose it down so then I could go drifting. Then I got invited to do burnouts and I got to drift. On the burnout, I did absolutely everything and roll racing today. So
you are like the epitome of motorsport enthusiast. You just wanted to get dirty in every event.
I think it's so much more fun doing everyone in their car seems to have like the little niche where I'm just here to
it all.
I want it all and I want to experience it all. We only have one life. So if you haven't been to GT-R Festival, definitely put it on your list for next year because this is an event you don't want to miss. Thank you.
Heaps of people said that it was the best event they'd ever been to if they hadn't been to one of these before.
Well, this is the best one. This is the most fun I've ever had at an event. Thank you so much for manifesting this at MotorX. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video and we'll see you next year.
Please follow us, follow Christina, sponsor her. She wants to have a good time and we're just gonna race and have fun. I went racing today. I went racing for the first time in 14 years or something stupid, other than CUDA. And I was in the same lane that I ran a 10-second pass in my yellow car 14 years ago. And I got handed the keys to a $1 million Lamborghini. Thank you to Benny Artek. I had a run and it was fun. And I came back smiling. And then I went and asked Miro, can you take one of the promo girls for a drive in a car? We want a video. He goes, you take it. And he handed me his $500,000 Max 34 with 1,500 and something horsepower. That was epic, and I had an awesome time.
So it sounded like you had just as much fun as I did.
And then I got back and drove a $500,000 Porsche.
And he missed out the part that he flogged me in a race.
I beat her.
He didn't even give me a handicap, but it sounded like you had a fun time as well. And this event, 11 out of 10. Thank you.
Because I'd never roll raced. So I didn't want to let you down, and then because you got a lead on the left, and I've got to try and keep up. You set the speed, so I didn't want to go too fast and blow it, and go too slow and ruin something.
I thought that I did get worried. I was like, wait, am I supposed to be doing that? No, okay. So you were just
we were novices. We were helping each other out.
Okay, cool.
But we didn't let each other down, so that was awesome. And we've known each other for a few weeks, and we've already raced.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Now next year I'll come and I'll be here.
Oh, we're going to come prepared next year.
I don't know how.
I'm going home. We're building cars. I've told the guys at work, stop everything. We are building race cars.
And getting hand controls in Lamborghinis.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Herman.
Anyway,
thank you so much.
So much for coming out.
Yep.
And doing exactly what you said you were going to do when we manifested it.
Yep.
And you backed it up, and you're here, and you had a mad time. I'm really happy that you did, and your whole team, everyone had a smile on their face.
I'm just grateful that you guys invited us and welcomed us, and Raceworks had us all weekend. So thank you.
One big happy family.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks
thank you
very
so
much.
Oh, that was a bad.
See you next year.
Yeah.